guys, welcome back to the farm. We are back from Michigan. Now, we had some videos stockpiled away so we could keep you guys with videos coming during the Thanksgiving break, but this is our first video back from Thanksgiving break, and we cannot continue without saying a big thank you to my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law for holding the fort down, taking care of the animals, and doing all that feeding while we were able to get away from the farm. That is the only week of the year that all of us as a family can go. My family still lives up there, so we were able to spend the week up there for Thanksgiving. But we are back, even though the sun is out. There it is. It is freezing. And so we've got a couple jobs we need to do today. One, we're gonna get everybody more hay. We want them to be able to bed down and get up in there and get nice and warm. Two, we've got to check the eggs throughout the day to make sure that none of our eggs are freezing and cracking. We want to get them before that happens. And the third thing we need to do today is to get a group of pigs moved. So first, let's get some hay, and then we'll take care of the rest. As always, when we're getting hay for everybody, we use the little tractor and our trailer just because we can't fit enough hay in a bucket, especially on the little tractor, to get hay to all the animals. So we hook up the trailer and we get the hay to everybody. It just makes our job a lot easier. I got a little bit, but they need a refresher for sure. Heads up, little guys. Had to come in here and check these guys out first because they're having a blast in here. This is Delilah's piglets, and they are getting fat and chunky. Part of the problem with the winter time is sometimes they'll use the bathroom inside here, but they always use a corner and then they live in the rest without soiling where they're sleeping. So here's her piglets. They are getting nice, fat and chunky. Everybody should be weaned here within a couple weeks, but Delilah now has enough hay, good morning Delilah, to make herself a nest and bed down in here nice when we get these cold temperatures. So even though the sun is out, which it is beautiful today and it's not windy, thank goodness, it does get cold. So here's to Louise and her crew. -1 because one goes over there with Smitten. We'll check her out. She's over here laying down. But here's to Louise, and I will be glad to get these pigs out of here and let this start to recover for our spring litters. So there's to Louise and her piglets. Let's jump over here. Smittens are all up along the fence. We'll check them out in a minute. We'll see what Smitten's up to. Hey, Smitten. She's enjoying the sun, helping warm her up. Nobody's eating over here? Huh? Nobody's eating over here? Yeah. Just enjoying a little warm up from the sun there. Let's run over here, check our pigs out. They'll probably run away from us, but like I said, we are almost a couple weeks. We'll join all these piglets together. We'll take the mamas out, let them start recovering, and most likely they'll have some spring litters. So here's her crew up along this fence line here. Hey pigs, hey pigs. Try not to get them to run away from us. Oh, somebody got hit by the fence. That will help everybody run away. But everyone's looking big and good. they start to get their winter coats. I'm loving these brown and white. There's 2 brown and white. There's other good looking boars too, but these 2, maybe it's because they look like cows. I don't know. They're standing out to me, but this guy right here and his brother who's running away. How are you doing? Do you want to say hi? Not so much. But the piglets are doing good. That hay, they will eat some and bed down in some. And that'll keep them warm here in the evening. So we're gonna go check the rest of the houses. Ooh, just got hung up in a fence. I think that's the same fence Jamie tripped on when they set this up.
And this one's gonna go this way. Woo!
So anyway, let's go check the rest of the pigs and make sure they've got enough hay for these cold nights. All right, next we've got Henry and Leonard, and they have been doing well together. No bickering, no fighting. You see they got a little bit of hay, but we do want to get them a little bit more. They're going to be in here together until we decide to put our sows in. How you doing, Henry? How you doing, bud? And then we'll move Leonard back over. Leonard was in that barn over there. We'll move Leonard in with some females and move some females in here with Henry as well. So they're doing good. Hey, bud. How you doing? How are you doing? You don't get too much camera time, do you, bud? There's old Leonard and his roommate Henry. But we'll get them a little more hay here. They can get huddled up and nestled down in that tonight. All right, we'll enjoy messing around with this, rooting it up, eating some of it, and making a nice warm bed for these cold nights. All right, we're at Ryder and our little Varro's pen. Looks like they have a bunch in there, but we're still gonna give them some. Maybe not the whole thing. Make sure I get my foot over the fence. There we go. Biggest thing is I like to come in here and see that it is dry. Here's a new little barrow that we put in with Ryder. Who's doing really good. He's a cute little guy. How you doing, Ryder? Good? Now you guys can stay nice, dry, and warm, and get a snack if you need it. Hey, Thistle. How you doing? I got you some new hay. Back here, of course, is Thistle, and here comes Phil. How you doing, Phil? Normally, I wouldn't want to be in these pens with a boar, but I'm kind of not too scared of Phil. I'm not scared of any of them, but Phil's just a different pig. He definitely just likes the pets and is super easygoing, but still always need to be aware. Don't like to be in close quarters with the boar, but Phil is just different, as a lot of you guys know that have followed this journey with us. But there you guys go. You guys all set? I don't think Thistle's bred yet. Don't know for sure, but we're still in the wait and see process with these two. We're moving on, y'all. Enjoy the hay. All right, this little sow pen here. We've got 4 of them left. I should say 3 sows and 1 gilt, Cheryl. They've got quite a nice little nest here going on. We just added a little topper to it so they can figure out how they want to assort that. How you doing, Connie? How you doing? Where did, Hey, we're over here. Joyce and Peggy went around the barn trying to figure out what was going on, but they've got a nice spot, and their pen goes way down there, you guys know already. And eventually we're gonna be moving it over into the woods. We'll still keep this barn, them in the barn, just move their fence so they get over into the woods there. So mamas are doing good. We are not gonna introduce the mamas in the farrowing barn to this group to start. We'll put all 3 of those together in another barn, and then we'll bring them over here, or just put them in with boars, depending on what we want to do here. And it all depends on the weather. We could put them all together, but as you guys know, these sows will argue and kick each other out until they establish the pecking order, and we don't want any pigs to be stuck out in the cold while that happens. So Peggy, you just gonna eat your bed, or what are you doing there? Gonna eat some of it and bed down in there? Last one today here is Gordy. Hey Gordy. And Corey, and we've got them some fresh bedding you can see in there behind Gordy, who's blocking the doorway. But they're all set now for a couple nights. How you doing, bud? Huh? How you doing? Yeah, scratch that jowl a little bit. Scratching those jowls. Hey Gordy, how you doing? You don't like your nose? You don't like your nose scratched? Not too much? There, right in between the eyes. There's a good one. But we've got everybody with some fresh hay to help with these cold temperatures. Man, we did a short on somebody's teeth the other day. Nice bottom teeth. You got some nice bottom teeth too. And some razor sharp chompers here. We've got all the pigs with fresh hay except for 2 pens, and we're gonna combine these 2 pens into 1 pen, and it's these 5 young piglets and the rest of the meat herd here, and most of them are inside the pig loos right now. And we talked about moving them back up through where I'd been clearing out, but I have not been able to finish. Our tractor needs to get fixed right now, and so I haven't been working on that right now. But we've got a spot that we've been putting these pigs in the last couple winters, and it's right here. So I'm gonna open this fence right here, and we'll move this group over, and I'll set the fence up around them. We've got a lot of space in here. There's a lot of little trees I need to clear out of here, but that doesn't matter right now. They'll be just fine. So we're gonna move them in here, and we're also going to move those 5 other pigs way over there in with this group. So we're gonna get rid of 1 pen, and we'll put them together. And that's why we have not got them hay yet, because we're gonna lift up those pig loos, roll them across, and then we'll get fresh hay in there. But before we do that, we got to get to those eggs, make sure we collect those eggs, just so they don't crack. I think it's warming up enough, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. The chickens will be next to get into a warmer spot. We are going to move these guys into the barn. I've got some cleaning up to do, and then they'll get moved in. You can see this flock is molting and looking pretty rough, but overall, we've upped the protein a little bit. We've been feeding them a little bit of meat, and they are starting to look better. So that's just something chickens do. They go through a molt, and it's rough on them, and they look ugly, but they get looking pretty good not too far after, and their egg production goes down as well. We've got 2 there, just 3 in this one. Let's go check the other one. Molt's not hitting you too hard, is it? You're looking pretty good. So let's check this box here. I hope you guys took advantage of the Black Friday sales that Hen Gear was having. I saw there was a couple of you that did. I am sure you will enjoy them. So not too many in this first flock, 3, 6, 7, but it's not even lunchtime yet, so we'll have more this afternoon. All right, here's our younger flock that has just gone through its first summer of laying, and they will not molt this year. They won't molt until next year. And you guys are looking good, especially after we saw our other flock up there. They're looking kind of rough, but that'll happen to you guys next season. So, but for right now, they're doing good. They will head to the barn as well, but I'm gonna get the older flock up there first, because I feel like they will have a little more trouble in this cold than these young ones. And we used to keep all of our chickens outside all year long, so it can be done. But anyway, there's 3. I won't interrupt. I see someone in there laying. Oh, can I take that? Thank you. I'll borrow that one from you. She's probably still, excuse me, I need to close this. She's probably still laying, so we won't kick her out of there. But a lot of people ask what these are. These are brown sex link. They're just a hybrid laying chicken that enjoy camera time. And they lay a lot of eggs, and that's why we have them. And so far they haven't disappointed today. Like I said, it's not even lunchtime yet. We've got, I don't know, almost 2 dozen, I guess, in there from the 2 flocks. That's not a mirror. I know you can see yourself in there. And we'll come out and check again. It is gonna go up to 40. So I probably didn't need to do this today, but it was 23 this morning and I did not want any of our eggs to crack. I was gonna grab a whole bunch of fences and just set up a new pen, but let's just grab some feed. We've got our hay. Let's go get those pigs moved. Alrighty, here we are. Like I said earlier, I think we're gonna open this right here and get the pigs across. I'm gonna take the feed and dump out just a row of feed that will keep them busy in here for a minute. And then we'll start at, tractor's rolling a little bit. Then we will start getting the pigs moved across. So let's get them all over here. Come on, pigs. Here, pick, 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 pick. See the big old belted one coming out of the house. We'll get them all over to this spot, then we'll get their food out. We'll wrap this pen up first once we get them moved over, and then we'll go get those other 5. Those will be a little more difficult, but we'll get it done. So that's the easy part. We've got them over here. Now we just need to get a fence around them because there's no fences over here. You guys stay there and eat. We're gonna get you fenced in. I love this little electric fence because it's small. I can get 200 to 300 feet in one hand and be able to move it quickly. So if you're looking for fence, I believe this is the 41812 Premier One electric netting. All right, we beat the pigs. They're still eating, fence is up. The best part about this, I like running along this field fence that separates my mother-in-law's property from our property because that just gives us so much more space. They're not gonna go through this field fence and I don't have to make a complete loop with the fencing. We just go up to the field fence on either side and that gives us a whole lot more room with the fencing. So these pigs are still going to town. We've got Henry and Leonard over there, which they can't get close enough to do anything, which there's a lot of barrows in here. So if there's a bunch of females, it'd still be fine because the field fence and their electric fence, but here they are still searching for the food through the leaves. So we need to get the pig loos over, get the fresh hay in there, and also bring those other 5 piglets along to this new spot. Now the most unsure moment today. Little pigs coming across. No pig fence to take them, and we're moving them into a pen with bigger pigs that they might be scared of. So what could go wrong? But I've got my feed. I'm gonna wait till this last pig gets down here. Come on. Come on. And then we can all go together. So there's only 5 of them. We're heading about 150 yards over the river and through the woods to their new pen we go. So normally the pigs follow bucket, you guys know this, but younger pigs you just never know. Because we got mamas over there, We've got all sorts of new stuff and smells that they haven't smelt yet. And so you just never know which way they're gonna go. But if we can get them all at once, that's a lot better than picking them up at the same time. Come on, pigs. Hopefully we'll keep them together. And then the other problem we have is when we get there, come on. We got to get those big ones away from the fence so that they'll go in the fence. And of course, there's some back there picking through the leaves already. Let's go. We got 2. We'll take 2. Take as many as we can get. Come on, pigs. Come on. Come on, pigs. And of course, 2 stragglers. These ones are heading towards the mamas over here. But I promise eventually we'll get them across. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. There we go. 3 out of 5, that's not bad. Although technically they're not in yet, so. Anyways, fighting time here. I gotta run Brooklyn to cross country practice. I guess she could come out here and help if she wanted to be on time, right? No, I'm kidding, we'll get them in. Come on, pigs. They'll make it. Well, we've got 3 of them up here. I've thrown some food down for the other ones. We're gonna open this gate right here. Here, pick, 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 pick. Here, pick. Take care of that one. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. Here, pick, 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 pick. There's 3. All right, let's go find the other 2. Not you guys, over here. Come here, pick, pick, pick. Come here, pig. There's one. There's one left. Come on. Guess we're gonna need our feeding cup. Come on in, last one. Last one. Give it a little boost. You gotta go this way. Yeah, that way. There we go. There we go. Yes. Not gonna lie, I was a little unsure of that working, but we'll take it. Let's get this fence pushed back in, and we've got them across. There we go. So we've got 5 new ones, and I believe there's 11, so we got about 16 pigs in here. And we shouldn't have any issues. Normally the issues are when you put pigs of the same size in, they're gonna establish a dominance pecking order. They'll do this as well, but with these littler ones, it's not that big of an issue. I think this is all the, yeah, this is them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is all the older ones, and here are the younger ones. Actually, I think that one's the younger one, because this ginger one was in here. You're not scared of them, are you? Here's the younger ones. They're eating. They will be just fine. Yeah, that other white one right there was the other one. It kind of looked like this female here, but we've got Pigloo Village set up here full of hay. They probably don't need 3 of them, but with pigs figuring out who's the boss, I wanted to make sure everybody has a place to go into, because we are going to get some rain tonight, and these are loaded up nice with hay. Everyone will be able to stay nice and warm. So anyway, guys, it's great to be back on the farm, back in the swing of things. It was great to have a break too, I'm not gonna lie, but it's always good. Good to be gone and great to be back. So there's our 5 new little ones. We've got a bunch of fencing to still get picked up, but that can be another day because we've got things to do. So anyway, this pen is done for the day. Everyone's fed, watered, and ready to go. I'm gonna get going so Brooklyn is on time to her cross-country meet, but one more job knocked off the list. Pretty soon we'll get those chickens moved to their winter places and everybody will be good. And we'll have one more thing checked off of our list. But appreciate you guys following along. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you on the next video. You okay with the new neighbors? You don't care, as long as your bowl has food in it, right?